Today I'm going to talk about the basic staccato bow stroke that you do in the lower half of your bow, from the frog to the middle, or you can go a little bit past the middle. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you have a good bow hold. Pretend you're playing the piano, blah blah blah. Now do that with your elbows. Okay? Do you notice your wrists are more of an angle now? Put this hand down, you have a pretty good position to play near the frog on the cello. Okay? So my elbow's not drooped down this way, and it's not up like that. My shoulder should never be up, always relaxed down. So piano, turn out from the piano position, and there you have it. Okay? Let's just make a bow hold right there at the balance point. Turn your bow, and your thumb should touch the bow stick at about that place right there, the side of the tip of the thumb. So you're not holding the bow like that, you're kind of having your thumb tilted a bit. And you're going to slide down to this point where you feel a bump. Okay, I have a little rubbery thing on my bow stick. If I didn't have that there, that would be the bump. I call that the frog's nose. So you want to feel a bit of that frog's nose. You don't want to feel too much so that your thumb will go through like that. That's bad. It has to be more on the outside, but not completely, or you'll be sliding up and down and you won't feel the bump at all, really. So just a little bit of that bump feeling. Then you place your fingers so that the pinky is right about where that circle is. Most frogs have a little circle, some don't, but you don't want the pinky to be going down towards the end of the frog there. Certainly not touching that. So leave your pinky in there. Don't let your pinky go too far down. Don't let your pinky sit on top. I mean, some cellists do that, but very few. So you need some control there when you play near the frog. So pinky's there. First finger is like that. Okay, no pointy first finger, no curly around too much first finger. It curves around a bit so you can cling like that. And at this point you should be able to hold the bow like that and move your fingers up and down. Okay? So these two middle fingers kind of feel flat against the bow hair a little bit, second finger. Some people do that, which is not terrible, and it actually works for some things on the cello. And then the third finger touches the middle. Okay, that's a good place for most cellists. So now I would like you to try to hold it horizontally. Make a little loop with your thumb and finger, first or second finger. I'll use second finger, it's a bit more balanced. Okay, so you're not squeezing the bow, but you have a pretty good bow hold. And you've got that, not the piano position, but the elbows out a bit from piano position. Okay? Now just try that. Keep your left hand still. Move your right hand out and in. So it's like you're pulling out and you're pushing in. But I don't want you to think of your hand. I want you to think of your elbow, and you're sort of kicking someone in the ribs with your elbow to do a down bow. And then you're doing a very kind of unusual motion. You want to think of your elbow pushing back to your body. Okay, that's really overdoing it. This would be not overdoing it. That's a little bit of an elbow kick in towards the body. So when we do an up bow, that's what's going to start the bow, your elbow, like that. So kicking the elbow out for a down bow, kicking the elbow in for an up bow. Okay, so remember, you just kick it in and then you relax it so that it comes into towards the body, but not too close. So swing out, swing in. You can think of it as swinging that elbow out, and swinging that elbow in. That's probably the simplest way to think about it. And that gives you a really nice staccato stroke. So you can try on your D string first. That's a good string to start on. Okay. 4 down bow Ds. Okay. And then you want to go to the A string. First of all, make sure your cello is not flat like that. You need a little tilt to be able to play comfortably on the A string. So you go to the A string, and you're going to be reaching a lot more this way now on a down bow. Okay, I exaggerated, but I'm just trying to show you D string would be like this. A string is almost like up in the air. Okay? And you have to be very brave to come on an up bow on the A string because your elbow is dropping in again towards the cello. Okay, so with no squeezing of the bow hole, let the strings hold your bow, and elbows swinging out, and elbows swinging out on A, and in. That's all there is to it. Think about all those things and you'll get it.